There we go. We're live on both platforms. Perfect. Testing, testing. All right. Let me close the door because apparently they're doing work outside. Today was this morning was super productive. We did all of our watch list videos, so that's good. Everything's posted. All the watch list videos are posted, so definitely go check those out. And yeah, all the watch list videos are posted. We're gonna be live for about an hour today, so it'll be a pretty easy, nice stream. Relaxed stream since all the videos are posted. So let's check the chat. We'll wait for a couple more people to come. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I hope everyone had a safe and good 4th of July. Oh wow, Bonk's having a really nice move up. Maybe we should make some Bonk videos. 350,000 people on the watch list. Damn, that's crazy. Live here has been also doing pretty good recently. I know that's a Coinbase coin. I guess, yeah, let's check the Coinbase coins. See if any of the Coinbase coins are moving. Access Protocol is moving. That's pretty good. Block Lords, nobody cares about. Aleph, Freyja, Keyboard Cat. Oh, Keyboard Cat's up 7%. So does that mean that I wonder if that means that the meme coins are about to have a nice little run. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, DOGELON's not moving though. DOGELON's still going down 2% on the day. How's OXT doing? Yeah, OXT is still going down too. Here it is on the daily. Damn. It is all good. It is all good. Yeah, damn. We're about to break all-time lows for OXT. That's not good. Not good, sir. Not good, sir. We're only up 11% now. It was 17 earlier, but now it's 11. Are we going down again? Of course. You know, as soon as I start the live stream, we're going down, right? Let's check the chat. Yeah, the chat's dead. Obviously, it's the 5th of July, so I'm assuming people went out and partied. So nobody's gonna want to watch a live stream, especially because market sentiment also sucks. But Vodka in the chat. Hello. Do you think $5 PNG is possible in this year? I can't answer that question, but we can take a look at PNG for you. However, I do have to let you know that I just did post a video on it, so it's not going to be any different from the video that I just posted. I think it's holding crucial support at 11 right now, which is the macro 382. So if it does break under 11 cents, then you are going to get a move down to 9 cents 60. That would be the next area of support. And on the upside, we just have to break 16 to 22 cents. Once that breaks, then we have a shot at a reversal. But we do still have to worry about actually validating a downtrend that's forming. So that's what I think about PNG. Flex says, can you do Beam and Plume? Thanks, Meow. What's up, Flex? Welcome to the end of the live stream. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, very slow. It's been very slow this month. Maybe I shouldn't live stream in July. But I mean, I already said I was going to. So Inez is in the chat. Hey, Inez, welcome to the live stream, man. DOGELON Mars, yeah. I just did a video on that too. I'll take a look at it again for you. I'm with you. And EBG, Unity too. So We're all in Doge on Mars together. Let me check Beam and Plume, and then we could take a look at Doge on Mars afterwards. But oh, and Grimaldi. That's right, I forgot. Grimaldi's also Doge on Mars. Yeah, man, I don't even want to look. I can't. You know, it's funny because they added like a security feature to Gemini, so I can't even log into my Gemini now because I don't have a passkey. My passkey is at work on my computer at work. So I can't even go in, even if we get a nice move up. I would have to drive to work to log into Gemini. I can't even log in on the app because I deleted the app on my phone. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was like, I can't keep looking at it because it's just super unhealthy. But yeah, so I deleted everything, and then now it's like I tried to log in and I set up a passkey at work, and it's on my computer at work. So unfortunately, I can't even log in. So if Doge on Mars goes to like 701 right or 601 right now, no, 501 right now, I can't. I have to drive to work to go to get my laptop and then sell it like that way. And at that time, it'll probably be back down to 0, right? But yeah, true story. We'll take a look at Dogelon. So for Flex, as long as so Flex is still Beam is still bearish under 2072. So just keep in mind we can still come back up, get rejected at this area of resistance at 1 cent to 207. But yeah, I mean, right now nothing's bullish with this. It's just we need to hope to maintain this uptrend, making higher lows, and then get a breakout. Until then, you're just consolidating, and you're consolidating in resistance, unfortunately. So there's really nothing that we can look at. And then for Plume, at least Plume had a nice move up on the day. Oh, the 7 days it's up 47%. Okay, so we might have a shot at a reversal for Plume. Let's take a look at it and see how Plume is doing. Yeah, Plume had a really nice move up, actually. So for Plume, from the high to the low, oops. Oh yeah, we came back up to the 382, so we're getting stuck at the 382. So very important right now, Flex, because if you had bought down here, then congratulations, because I mean this move up was really good. It was around 58%. Now is the time where you're like, huh, should I take my money out and let the rest ride, or is this the top and we're gonna come back down? As you know, we've seen plenty of times where coins come back up to 382 retracement and then go back down. You could get greedy and wait until it comes up to 15 cents, which is another 38%. But even that is another iron ceiling. We could still get stuck here and then make a lower low. What you really need to do is get through the 382 at 19 cents and then form some sort of bull flag. And then that's going to tell you, okay, so the 618's next, and then from there to the moon. But just keep in mind that we did get stuck. Look, we did get stuck at the 382 at 11 cents. So now's the time where you're like, huh, like, should I take some profits or should I not? Should I just let it ride? But that's pretty much it for Plume. Good luck with this, no matter what you decide to do. I hope it works out for you. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Inez is in the house. Dogelon Mars. Yeah, so we have a saved chart for Dogelon, which we can take a look at for you. But like nothing. I mean, it's not really doing anything. Let's read the chat. Hope we get a 20 to 50x. I think that's possible. I think, yeah, dude, a 20x is going to put it back up to 1.2 billion market cap. So that's very possible. 50x, I don't know. Like, don't be dumb and definitely sell on the way up. Not financial advice, but at least take profits on the way up, okay? Passkey, yeah, I'm on Gemini, but I have my coins on Ledger. Nice, that's smart. Good morning, Shadow Frost. Are we rich yet? Hell no, dude. Are you kidding me? I just showed. No, that sounded funny. I sounded like Goofy. Yeah, I just showed Dogelon or OXT and Dogelon not looking good right now, unfortunately. No, we're not rich yet, basically. Let's see, bro. If we got a 50x on Elon, I would be rich. Yeah, but would you hold it? Like, my target is the 786 previous high and then 402, which is well over a 50x actually. But again, the amount that I'm leaving in, it would be 150. So even if it's like $2,000, that $2,000 will become 200K at 150x, right? And then I would have made like 50, 60, 70, 80K selling on the way up. So I think that I'm playing a little bit safe with my targets and conservative, but I'm not going to sit through another bear market. I'm not going to miss the top. Mr. Migos, great entry potential, Coinbase listing July 12th. I don't know if that's a bot. SHIB is 9 million market cap. Why not? Aloe's in the house. It's over. It's not over yet. It was good. We did family stuff. So we went, oh, I forgot to turn on my sign. Bam. Yeah, it was good. We did family stuff. Went to barbecue. It was really nice. It's always nice going there and having burgers. The burgers were amazing. I had two singles. So very good burgers. I had apple pie. It was and then what else did I have? Oh, I had a cookie. And then I had half of a custard donut. Yeah, so I just went all out yesterday. I had a whole bunch. Let's see. 50x is low expectations, but that's enough for me. Yeah, I mean, my target for DOGE is 402, which, I mean, in Inez's defense, it's 160x. So I mean, if Inez says he wants a 50x, you're looking at 50 is 58. So, and 50 is 58 is only from its previous high. It's only a 2x. So, a very reasonable expectation there. Very smart there. So, but my first target is going to be 6077, 6013. Sorry, 5013 previous high, and then the rest I'm going to let it ride to 402. Vara, I was looking at that. Very high risk, high reward Vara. We could take a look at it though. But dude, this is very, very risk. Aloe knows I got into this coin, and I don't know, man. This is one of those coins that Coinbase is gonna just delist, or it's gonna go parabolic because they're not gonna want to get delisted. So, very low volume. That's not good. Very low market cap. So it's very high risk, high reward. Okay, so just FYI. But yeah, I'm with Inez, I'm with Grimaldi, I'm with obviously the other people that have DOGE on Mars. There's a lot of us in here. Inez, just don't get sad if we do go to 708. I think that if we do actually get some sort of market correction, DOGE is going to break the low, and I think that's going to put in the bottom for DOGE. The landing pad is going to be around 708 though. So just don't look at your portfolio, and I know it's going to suck, and that's going to probably send OXD like my other coin. Look, my other coin's already at its low. It's only 11% from its all-time low. So if that happens, even my other coin's going to go down. Just don't look at it. It's not healthy. Just leave it, and then we'll obviously get some sort of recovery like we get every single time, okay? But I think we're going to make it. I do think that, like, they're coming out with the metaverse, right? You saw. Everyone in Elon knows they did their spaces, and you can actually see footage now from the game. They also burned 364 billion DOGE on Mars. Those are like really good indicators that the project's not dead and it's constantly being worked on. So keep that in mind. We could take a look at Vara. Yeah, there's no looking at Vara though. Unfortunately, it's a bottomless pit right now until we get some sort of reversal. But keep in mind that the Vara back here isn't the same as the Vara right now because they have been releasing coins, okay? So even back here, you can see the market cap bottomed out at 9 million. The price was 2 cents, and now the market cap is 14 million, and it's one fifth that price. So just don't get stuck like that. You know, don't get stuck holding the bag, and I don't know. I mean, just don't get stuck with Vara, basically. But if you're buying right now, regardless, it's high risk, high reward. After September 15th, though, that's when the investors' tokens are fully diluted. So that is going to release some selling pressure for Vara. So maybe like if I saw Vara at the all-time lows in September, meaning that it hasn't moved yet, I would probably buy a bag of Vara because you can see in September they're stopping. There's no more investor funds being released. The only thing that's being released is funders / the teams, which most likely it's not even that much money at that point. But so yeah, That's what I think about Vara. I hope it works out for you. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Silver Days is in the house. XRP Army. Yeah, XRP is doing good. I actually just did a video on XRP this morning because it's on the watch list. Yeah, XRP is a true winner. I wish I had bought when it was like 25, 35 cents. But so then again, I wish I'd bought like Bonk when it was a fraction of a penny, right? Or like Shiba Inu or whatever. But anyway, let's see. Aloe's typing. There's so many coins like that, though. I don't see anything special about Vara versus the 4 that just got delisted. Yeah. My guess is that they delist another 4 or 5 coins within 2 weeks. Yeah, let's see, actually. Let's check X to see if they're delisting any coins. Let me see. No, nothing else is... Oh, wait, hold on. No. Nope. Let me see. Delist. No, what do they say? Removing support. Will remove? No. Okay. Anyway, nope. Nothing in the foreseeable future. Obviously, this could change tomorrow. But yeah, you're right. This is the most dead I've ever seen Coinbase. That does normally mark a bottom though. So we might be actually sitting through the bottom right now. Market sentiment is gone. All the views are gone. The channel revenue is at its all-time low. Like everything, and not that I'm a big channel anyway, but still I've been YouTubing and I got monetized since June of last year. So obviously I have some data to work with. This is literally the dead it's ever been. Last month's revenue was the lowest that it's ever been, actually. And that says a lot because although my channel's grown a tremendous amount, it still didn't surpass the revenue for last June, which is like the first month that I was monetized. Like, how does that make sense, right? And it's because everybody's gone. It's because everyone's gone. Yeah, but stocks and BTC and a bunch of stuff are at all-time high. Yeah, so it's kind of scary. Yeah, but this happened last time. So like last time I was in XLM, it was I got scared because we didn't move yet and Bitcoin was like at its all-time high. And I had the same idea and mentality that a lot of people probably did, because it's like that mentality is like, hey, if Bitcoin goes down, which is at its all-time high, so it's like it's psychologically, it makes sense psychologically that you're going to be like, hey, we're at the all-time high. If Bitcoin starts going down and capitulating, which is what happened last time, then my coin's going to get absolutely wrecked because we're at the all-time lows already. So I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but I remember it because I was in XLM and we were at the all-time low. So that's why this time it's a little bit different, because even though I show you guys OXT, it's the same feeling that I had with XLM back in the day, where it's like, hey, I'm only 11% up and Bitcoin's at its all-time high. So if Bitcoin drops and capitulates, my coin's going to go all the way back down and it's going to record an all-time low. So that's why for me, it's like, regardless on what happens, I just don't want to miss out on the big move up, which is what happened with me last time. Luckily, I ended up catching Shiba Inu for a nice profit, but I don't want that to ever happen to me again. It hurt so bad. But anyway, we got, how many people do we have in the chat? I think less than 20. Yeah. A lot of people don't type too, but I guess it's because there's nothing to really talk about, right? I'm not Vision. I don't talk about cars or anything like that. I gave up on nice cars because I want to save money and lose it all in crypto. So at that point, it's like I might as well just sell everything and just buy a car again, you know? It's like if Bitcoin's going down, or sorry, if your coins are going down all the time anyway, then you might as well have something to show for it. But anyways, let's look at some trending coins. Oh, you know what? NCT had a really nice move up. Polyswarm. Yeah, we had a nice. Wait, what? Oh, I guess we came back down. Yeah, yeah, we had a really nice move up for NCT, and then it basically just gave it all the way back, unfortunately. Yeah, that's like the most bearish thing you can see in crypto. It very big liquidity wick, and then basically you're about to fall off the table. That usually means you're gonna fall off the table. Yeah. This is not good. Probably gonna get a big move down for NCT. Let's see if we can find support though. I mean, technically, I think we're still. Yeah, technically the 1 cent 11 is still the next area for NCT, but that's a really big capitulation down. That means that Bitcoin's actually breaking down. But whenever you see coins do this kind of stuff, it's super scary because you have a nice pump and then you basically make a lower low. Very, very, very scary. And I hope people didn't get trapped in this pump. So I hope you guys didn't. And some coins don't even have this pump, right? Let's check some trending coins. A Monica brands. What is this? Wow. Look at that. 7 months of selling and then basically how many days? Yeah, 1 day of getting it all back. Well, actually, did you get it all back? Yeah, almost. Alright, well, that's clearly not a legitimate coin, so Degen Spartan AI. What the heck is this? Oh wow, this has the same chart. Yeah, these two have the same chart. Look at this. Is it like by the same developers? Yeah, no financial advice. If you had $500 to gamble with on low market caps, what would you do? Damn. No financial advice. I would probably put in one of these 3 coins, which would be GST is a huge gamble. You're basically at the all-time low, and you're on Coinbase still. So like, if this thing doesn't get delisted, then you're already at the bottom here. This wouldn't be a bad play. Another coin was Spell Token. Spell Token's also at near its all-time low. Look, every single one of these coins is bottoms. It is up 28% though from its low. Another one is Fox. Fox is a good one. It is only up 24% from its all-time low. And then see, I don't do like, if you're asking for gamble, you mean like, are you talking about like on Phantom or on Uniswap? Because if you are, then probably either Billy or used car. Yeah, so for like Billy, but I wouldn't buy Billy right now. I think you missed it, and if it does break down anyway out of this downtrend, then it's going to go much further down anyway, so you don't want to necessarily do that. And then used car wouldn't be bad, but again, if we break this previous low, then you're just going to come back down to the low anyway, so I would probably wait. And then Jesus Coin, I forgot about Jesus Coin, but I wonder how Jesus Coin's doing. Yeah, it looks like Jesus Coin has hopefully bottomed, but Right now, if you buy it, it would be a very high risk, high reward because it looks like you double bottomed. But if this isn't the bottom, then you're just going to basically come back and get a really big capitulation down and basically lose it all. Got something in my eye. It only takes 100 fake accounts to show volume with pump fund. Yeah. Yeah, so be careful. Just don't get scammed on the, like, that's the thing. I don't like those apps. I don't like Phantom because I just feel like it's literally like just it's being manipulated and it's just sucking everybody's money. It's never going up. It's always bearish. And it's always bearish. How about crypto app? What are you talking about, crypto app? Like you're talking about crypto.com? I don't like this because they released a whole bunch of supply. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they reminted all of their burned coins. So bad. Hey, buddy. Oh, are you hungry? You want your food? Come on, let's go get your food. Hold on, I gotta get my cat. Hey, come on. Angel, come on. I'll pick this up after my live, okay? Chester, come on. Sit down. Alrighty. How about the names are funny? What do you mean? Like the names? What do you mean the names are funny? Yeah, like crypto. So crypto.com. No, I probably wouldn't. Look at their token unlocks. Yeah, they're releasing all the way up to 2030. Man, they really dumped on they really dumped on their community. Cuz keep in mind this used to be burned. So 70 billion or whatever used to be burned. But then they reminted the coin. So I'm not a big fan of crypto.com. Also, I'm not a fan of crypto.com's exchange. The names are funny. Jesus one. Oh, Jesus coin? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's like every sort of coin. There's Mubarak, which means like Mubarak. Yeah, this one. This one's kind of like a meme coin too. Like the Arab meme coin, I guess. I guess you can call it. Moodang funniest this cycle. Next fart coin. I don't know how's Moodang doing actually. Yeah, Moodang had a really good move, but I think it's because it got listed on Robinhood. What is it? Yeah, so for Moodang, I'd be careful with it, but it is holding key areas of support. So we actually ended up staying over 11 cents, which is good. This is all support. We're coming back up and retesting 17 cent support as resistance now. So we do need to get a breakout over this area. Keep in mind that most likely coincides with the 236382, which it does. So technically this is resistant, and we already came up and retested the 618. So really, for Mudang, we need to stay over 17 cents. If we don't, on the macro time frame, as long as we're over, as long as we consolidate over 11 cents, then the targets on the upside are still valid. But at any point, if we do break below 11, I'd say that the top is in and we're going to get a bigger capitulation back down. And then on the shorter time frame, we need to break 22 cents. Technically, you came up, made a lower high, and now you're validating a downtrend. So we do need to break out of this downtrend. So that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Next fart coin. You think Mudang is the next fart coin? It might be. I mean, what did fart coin do? Oh wow. 2,321,000%. Wow. I just can't believe this, you know? That's just crazy. Why would Coinbase list fart coin over DOGE on Mars? That's so dumb. Makes no sense. Crow spends a ton of sponsorships and advertising. They dump on their holders. Yeah. Seriously. I don't like Crow. And I don't like their products. I remember I used to buy Shiba Inu on Kronos. And every $1,000 I put in, my portfolio showed like $900, $870. I was like, what just happened with $130 of my money? Such a scam. Such a scam. I hope they go under, or they get audited and they fix their scandalous app. John, welcome to the 30-minute mark of the live stream, the 50% mark of the live stream. Hope all is good. Yes, all is good. Can you do ASM? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate your support during this bearish and dark times. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's take a look at ASM. So yeah, ASM's not doing anything. It doesn't look good though. I wonder why it's extremely volatile right now. So just be careful with ASM. From the high to the low, bearish as long as it's under 2 cents 16, bullish over 4 cents 12. But just keep in mind, even if we come back up, even if we're no longer bearish, we could still validate this downtrend and hit this crucial area of resistance, making a lower high and marking this downtrend. Okay. In terms of support, I mean, regardless, you're still bearish, but we broke the 786 at 1 cent 50. So unfortunately, we don't know how low it's going to go. We do have support here at 2075, okay? And if that doesn't hold, then God bless, because this thing's going to probably go down and make all-time lows. So just be careful with ASM. That's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and Godspeed. Thank you. Gearhead in the house. Let's go. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the 50% mark of the live stream. Yeah, Crow pretty much pulled an FTX, but the market priced everything up. Because of volumes, it's not dumb. Because of volume, it's not dumb. Fartcoin has more volume, so it means more fees. Yeah, but I feel like the market makers can manipulate the volume anyway. I feel like if you have enough money in there, then you can actually keep the price over a certain amount and then keep the volume, buying, selling, and just making artificial volume, which is, I think, what a lot of these big coins do. And at that point, the fees are so minimal, it's only going to be a lot to the people like us that retail that buy in, because we don't control that much volume, so our fees are so high. They seem to like shorter coin names. DOGE Mars might be too long for their liking. No, one day DOGE's gonna get listed. One of these days DOGE's gonna get listed, and we're all gonna make it. That's why tokens. No, DOGE just doesn't have that much volume like before. Yeah, but if BULLRUN doesn't have volume, then what about OXT? So does that mean that there's so many coins that don't have volume on Coinbase. Yeah, BULLRUN Mars sucks with volume. That is true. They don't have bot trading though. That's why. And then OXT, look at this. OXT has only 2.1 million, which is way less than BULLRUN. So, but for example, this coin time, this coin is on Coinbase, right? Yeah, it's on Coinbase. And it has, I guess this actually has 164,000, so never mind. Hold on. What's another one? Media, right? Or did Media get delisted? Oh my god, Media got delisted. Wow. Yo, what happened with Media? Oh my god, look at this rug. Guys, it was literally at $10, $20, and then it just basically went to zero. Wow. Yeah, man, Coinbase needs to be ashamed of themselves. They had this coin on Coinbase for years, and then they delisted it, and everyone lost their money. It never went up. Bro, that's crazy. And you're telling me that's legal? Shapeshift Fox, yeah, that's one. Yeah, 526,000 volume. That's not good at all. Very small market cap too. Let's see. That's why tokens get delisted, because there's no more volume. So you're saying Shapeshift Fox is one of them? Bro, you can't manipulate the volume Fartcoin has. There's genuine interest to people buying it. Let's see. How much does Shiba have? Yeah, Shiba Inu has the same amount of volume, but it's like, it's 6 times as big. So you're telling me that this thing is going to go to $6? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Fartcoin run by VC Nepo babies, venture capital Nepo babies. But they got listed in 2021, which Elon didn't. I missed the boat. Shapeshift Fox doesn't have that much volume. We saw that. That can literally happen to any coin. Yeah, I know. Yo, give me another. Okay, so I know Media was one. And then one was Silo. Do you guys remember Silo? This was one of the coins that was on Coinbase for the longest time, and then they delisted it. Another one was UP. Do you guys remember this coin? It's just like literally death. They list these coins and then it goes to zero. Another one was Jupiter. This one. Yeah, this thing got like, it's just the same chart. And I mean, of course, there was Luna Classic. But I don't think this was ever on Coinbase. I also think it matters who knows who. The former founder of Shapeshift Fox is friends with the founders of Coinbase. Yeah, so that means that they might pump it. So that means that this might not be the bad place. So who's the guy who was asking $500? Yeah, Flex. So you never know. This thing might pump. They might pump it and then just get people to buy, and then they might just delist it afterwards. Bro, people like the new flashy things. I don't know what else to tell you. LOL, you know this. The old coins are suffering while the new shiny ones look better on their BTC pair, and people like the new hype. Yeah, I don't get it, because I would never buy the new coins. Because like all the new coins you're buying right now is basically the top, in my opinion. He's not going to move. Don't even bother. Yeah, I'm not going to move my OXT to Fartcoin. I've held too long. And then one day, Gearhead, when I get this, I'm going to be like, hey, Gearhead. Oops. Do you remember when you told me to sell? I'm just joking. Yeah, do you remember when you told me to sell? OXT for the new shiny coins, and OXT is like all the way up to like 90 cents. I feel like one day this is just what it's gonna look like. Imagine. Oh man, I'd be rich. Yo, imagine. Oh my gosh. This would be nice. OXT to $300. Damn. Nah, we're all dreaming. I mean, I'm dreaming. Here, I'll be happy with $1. I think $1 is fair. Or maybe 270. Yeah, 270 is fair. This chart looks perfectly fair to me. Because technically, you can argue for this, right? Right? And then this would take you to $6. Hey, we're all dreaming, right? So we might as well. You get something like that? Damn. Yo, I would be rich. Woo! I would be rich. Let's go. I would be rich. This is what I'm waiting for. I'm not telling him to move anything. I'm just saying low volume is bearish in general. That is very true. We agree on the same thing, Gearhead. Retail buys the new coins. When the pump actually starts, it's hedge funds and Wall Street that pumps it. See, he's possessed. I was dreaming whatever you were saying, and my kid woke me up. When this blow-off top is going to happen, meow, Q3 or Q4 with the presidential Trump passing the big, beautiful bill. I don't know. I don't know when the blow-off top is going to happen, man, but we're not even close to it right now. Let's see. Can you do koi? Nuclear. Welcome to the live stream. I've never seen you, so welcome to the live stream. Shouts to ZZ. She helped me catch the live. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping him catch the live. I appreciate it, ZZ. Shout out to ZZ. Unfortunately, the cats are sleeping right now, but if they come around, I will definitely hold them up for you. I will tell them to say hi. Yeah, koi, I don't know what you want me to look at. This is 46,000 market cap. Fully diluted 571,000. I don't know the tokenomics. I don't know the token release schedule. It has very low volume. This is very, very, very gamble. So I don't know what you want me to look at. Yeah, it's not even on Dex, so. You're the man. She's laughing. Let's go. Thank you, ZZ. And welcome to the live stream. What's your portfolio like? It looks like it's about to make all-time lows if Bitcoin capitulates. That's what it looks like. Show us how to find a 100x play. Trust me, if I knew, then I would not be here. Check out Fefe. What's Fefe? Oh, Dex Screener coin. Yeah, I mean, it is a gamble, high risk, high reward. Obviously, it's around a 13x back up to its all-time high. Relatively good lock liquidity to market cap ratio. I'd say as long as it's under 2 zeros 26, it's bearish. Bullish over 2 zeros 40. And then once that breaks, 2080 is in play. As long as you don't validate this downtrend, then we should go to the moon. Not financial advice, just my opinion. The liquidity on Shapeshift Fox is good, 3 million. Let's see. How did you find the liquidity on Shapeshift Fox? What's up, Meow? Keycat, please. Yeah, we could take a look at Keycat. I should probably have some because I have a Keycat. Oh yeah, okay. So we broke. So we do have to rechart Keycat because we did unfortunately break these levels. So for Keycat on the macro time frame, bullish over 3 zeros 35, bearish under 2 zeros 24. So as of right now, you actually did come down and retag the bottom of this channel, and we did get a bounce. We are getting stuck at 35 resistance, so we do need to get a breakout from this area. If we don't, then unfortunately we're going to come down and validate this downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows. And then once we do break 35, then then we are breaking out of this downtrend, and the next target on the upside should be 2067. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Is Uki dead project? Seems like they minted more coins. Yeah, it is a dead project. It is a dead project. Like anything that looks like this is a dead project. Like look at this chart. It's all fully diluted, but I mean it's dead. There's nothing yeah. They're just releasing and selling coins. Probably exit scam. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Show us how to find a 40,000. Yeah, that's funny. Buy OXD. Yo, how about HBAR? Damn. Coin requests coming in hot. You don't use AI to help narrow them down? No, I'm not going to gamble on like DEX screener coins. I'm not great at TA, but I still try to, but I've been doing a lot of research. Yeah, so a lot of the coins look the same. I also don't really gamble with these DEX screener coins. I don't want to lose all my money. I'd rather put my money into something like a little bit more established and with price history, which is just going to take a little bit longer for me to make it. But I get it. If you're trying to become a millionaire overnight, your way is the way to go. But in terms of, and I'll always like look at the coins that you want me to on DEX screener. But in terms of like me going out of my way to like pushing those coins or any coins, I don't do that. I'm a top 10 holder for Fefe. Let's go. I hope you make it, man. We're in an interesting part of the cycle. We got bulls saying we're going to break out while bears saying double top fractal like 2021. Yeah, I've seen that too. Both sides are leveraged and ready. No one knows which way it's going to go. Yeah, we might break down. Because technically we're still stuck in a downtrend. And look at the RSI. And the stock RSI. Like it looks like we're about to break down, but whenever I say that we go up, so I feel like maybe I should just keep saying that. How does it look like on the weekly? Yeah, even on the weekly, look at this. Unless we come up, which is what we did. I mean, not even here. It would be here. Unless we get something like this where we had a sell-off and then we made a higher high. You know, we have a sell-off and then we actually make a higher high, taking us to the 130, 140. We're probably going to come all the way down. And at that point, as long as we're still validating this uptrend, it doesn't matter which uptrend is like 85 to 101. So that would absolutely decimate all of our positions, which is why in the beginning I'm like, my portfolio is at its all-time low. So it's at risk at making all-time lows. So that's going to really get a lot of people out, and it's going to be brutal. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I bought 2K of PYR. Yeah, PYR is at its all-time low. So if you're buying PYR, you're hoping that it is at its low. Yeah, and yeah, you're only 11% up from its all-time low registered 13 days ago. So you're basically buying the bottom, so good for you. CoinGecko, Destra Network, under the live chart. BTC futures marked cooled down in seasonality, but ETFs products this cycle compared to 2021. I think we've got a nice pump in 2 weeks. I'm looking to sell. Is Moodang still bullish? Yes, it is. Over 11 cents. It's over 11 and 12 cents. It's still bullish. Let's take a look at Hedara for the gentleman who asked for it. Yeah, so for Hedara H bar, I think we're still holding support. Yeah, so we still have support here at 12 cents 90. The next area of support is 9 cents 90. So on the upside, keep in mind we're in a downtrend right now, right? We're making lower highs and lower lows across the board. So we can still come back up to this level and get rejected, come back down and make a lower low. The next area of support would be 9 cents 70 if this previous area of support at around 12 cents doesn't hold, and then you'd be validating this downtrend. What you really want to see is consolidation, which will break you out of this downtrend, and then once we break this area of resistance, the next target would be 25 cents and then to the moon. No financial advice, just my opinion. He whom on X, welcome to the live stream. So we got somebody actually typing in X. He says, Aventus, do you think Aventus can hit $100 this year? I don't know, but we could take a look at it for you. So do I think Aventus can hit a 700 million market cap? I think it's very possible. You're not asking something that's completely irrational, like Shiba Inu to $1, making it the biggest cryptocurrency in the world by trillions, right? Aventus to $100 is going to put the market cap around 700 million. So it's nothing new for coins to do. So first and foremost, I think that's possible. Second, in terms of TA for Aventus, I guess technically not using that wick, we do still have support here at $1.18. If this area doesn't hold, we are going to break down, and we don't know how low it's going to go. It's going to be bearish too on the macro time frame. And on the upside, we can still come back up to 2 to 281 and still be bearish and validating a downtrend. So we could still come back up to either of these levels, get stuck, and come down, and then make a lower low. Are we bullish yet? Are we? Nope, we're not. That's brutal. Look at this. It's just consolidating. Usually this, man. Very frustrating. Oh my gosh. Wow. Like, we might be getting something like this on SPY. Like, we had a big capitulation and then we just slowly grind it up, right? This is what we're looking at right now. Which it looks like it's happened every single time with the exception of 2021 and 2022. We were in a bear market. Very, very, very bearish. And then once we broke out, we tested downtrend of support, and then we actually legged up. I mean, is this thing just going up forever, though? Wow. Wow, it just did like a... SPY had a... So frustrating. SPY had a 10-year, almost a 10-year bull run. This is crazy. A 10-year bull run, and then we consolidated for how long? We consolidated for another, no, it's almost 20 years. It was just consolidation for 20 years and then a breakout. And now are we going to be in another 10-year bull run? Where does that take us to? I guess is that how it works? 20-year consolidation, 10-year bull market? Yeah, it will be 2027. So bull run until 2027, Bitcoin all-time highs, and then SPY consolidation for 20 years. Damn. Yo, that would be insane. 20 years of just buying and holding and waiting for the next 10-year bull run. That sounds very very possible. Looks like the gold chart. Wow. Well, I guess that's not the... It would be this. Yeah. Wow. How's silver? Yeah, I guess silver is at its all-time high. It just doesn't do anything, though. Like 13, 14, 13, silver 29, 18, 36. I mean, it's not even at its all-time high at $50 an ounce. Yeah, silver might be the way to go. Oh, no. Are we going down, chat? It's way more steep than COVID, though. Scarily steep, yeah. And international is outperforming, too. Matthew Dropco, welcome to the end of the live stream. There's an 18-year market theory that gets talked about. It goes back to the start of the markets. Yeah, so we're about to hit 20 years of consolidation. Are you telling me that in 2 years, if I don't make it, then I'm definitely not going to make it for the next 20 years? That sucks. That really sucks. With that being said, I think we're going to call it. We've been live for about an hour now, so obviously a little bit more than an hour. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thanks for hanging out for about an hour with Crypto Meow Analysis. I hope we all make it. Just a reminder, we are going to be live streaming every single day this month. So I'll be live streaming again tomorrow in the morning. All the watch list videos are posted on the channel in case you guys want to go check it out. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. And have a great weekend. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Stay safe out there. I'm dragging it out because I'm waiting for it to actually hit 60 minutes before I end the live stream, because I like to say I always live stream for at least an hour. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in Vision's live stream. So, yeah. Okay, there. An hour. Bam. An hour done. See you guys in Vision's live stream if you're there. If not, then I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Have a great night.